Welcome back to this explainer, everyone. Look, if you've ever felt like your memory is just kind of slipping, or your brain is totally fried by the demands of daily life, you are absolutely in the right place. Today, we're diving into some incredible source material that reveals how to actively transform your mental clarity using a truly proven psychological technique. So our source material kicks things off with this really powerful metaphor. Just as ghee makes food tasty and manure makes soil fertile, willpower awakens mental powers. I love this because it shows that our memory isn't just some fixed, static trait that we're stuck with forever. Just like a dedicated farmer cultivates the soil with fertilizer to make it yield abundant crops, we can actively nourish, heal, and grow our memory using the incredibly potent engine of our own willpower. It is a highly active process. All right, here's our roadmap for today. We'll hit willpower and memory, proper preparation for practice, inspecting the brain factory, infusing energy from nature, and then we'll wrap it all up with the proven success mantra.
Starting right off with Section 1, Willpower and Memory, the foundation of mental power.
Okay, so the source is unequivocally clear on this. Before we even think about the physical practice, we absolutely have to clear our mental workspace. You know those constant fleeting doubts that just pop up out of nowhere? Yeah, those have got to go. You must build unwavering self-confidence, completely discard any lingering feelings of despair, and literally remove the fear of failure. And why does this matter so much? Well, if you go into this carrying all those negative prerequisites, the exercise is going to yield zero results. You'll just end up frustrated and tempted to blame the technique, when in reality, the foundation just wasn't set. You have to believe deeply that this will work. Moving right along to Section 2, proper preparation for practice. Setting your environment. To set yourself up for physical success, step 1 is finding a quiet, clean spot. The text highly recommends a green garden or a really nice, well-ventilated, airy room where you won't be disturbed. Step 2 is all about physical comfort. Listen to this. It specifically warns against rigid, painful postures. So no need to sit like a stiff log until your knees ache, right? If you're hurting, you can't focus your mind. Grab a comfortable armchair, or hey, even lie back on a bed with a pillow supporting your head. It's totally about being physically at ease. And finally, step 3, free your mind from worldly worries. Imagine you are just unplugging from the outside world completely, zooming your awareness entirely into your own body and this exact present moment. Next up, Section 3, inspecting the brain factory, entering the mind. So I want you to imagine your mind is this massive, fully operational manufacturing facility. And who runs this facility? The ego. Now, in this context, the ego isn't about arrogance or pride. It's your definitive internal ruler. Think of it as the ultimate factory owner who possesses total authority over the brain and the body. Realizing that you are the undeniable boss of this factory, that's incredibly empowering. It means every single component of your brain, right down to the microscopic memory atoms, are basically your employees. They literally have no choice but to strictly follow your commands. When we're dealing with a failing memory, we really need to reframe how we see the problem. Your memory atoms aren't broken. They aren't inherently defective. They're simply heated, tired, and sluggish from the daily grind, kind of like exhausted factory workers at the end of a long shift. But here's the solution. You have to realize these atoms are actually flawless creations. They are perfectly designed by nature, intrinsically capable of massive power and efficiency. They simply need to be cooled down, recharged, and properly commanded by you, the boss. Which brings us perfectly into Section 4, infusing energy from nature, healing the mind. Okay, so how exactly do we cool down these overtired employees? Well, you can actually practice this visualization with me right now. First, step right into your authority. Command those memory atoms like a strict yet compassionate king to just stop being lazy and stand at attention. Next, in your mind's eye, locate the infinite treasury of energy up in the endless sky. Nature's bank account is always full and limitless. Draw that vital coolness and power directly from nature and actively imagine pouring this amazing, soothing energy right over those heated memory atoms. Finally, just observe them in your mind. Watch them absorb that energy, becoming bright, cool, and highly efficient once again. You are actively healing your own mental machinery through the sheer, focused power of your imagination. And now we arrive at Section 5, the proven success mantra, your daily practice. This is where we get the psychological prescription to really lock in everything we've just visualized. It's an autosuggestion mantra. Now, the source places huge emphasis on the fact that this is not just some idle daydreaming. No way. This is a proven psychological treatment driven by the power of deep belief. You are directly instructing your subconscious. You say to yourself with total conviction and focus, "My brain is becoming cool and powerful. Heat and fatigue have been driven far away." And then you wrap up the mantra with, "Past memories are awakening. Now my brain is flawless, cool, powerful, and efficient." The absolute key here is repetition combined with real faith. The text strongly advises that whenever you have a moment of leisure, like when you're just idle or relaxed throughout your day, you should repeat this exact phrase. Let it really sink deep into your awareness. By doing this consistently, you are actively reprogramming your internal machinery, practically guaranteeing the improvement of your mental capacity.
So, I'll leave you with this final thought. Are you ready to take control of your mind's factory today? You've seen the blueprint, you know the steps, and you recognize that you are the definitive boss of your own mind. Try applying this guided visualization and auto-suggestion to your daily routine. Seriously, even just for a few minutes a day, and watch how it unlocks your memory's true potential. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer today. Stay focused and keep learning.